At KC Property Guys, we work with about 45 houses that we rehab and ultimately sell a year. And 2 realtors handle all of those houses through their transactions. And we've learned over the years that to ultimately sell a house, we touch everything. We make sure that that house is basically from the framework forward a brand new house. Sheetrock, outlets, outlet covers, floor coverings, paint, appliances, you name it, it's been touched. And so when buyers come through the property, there's no excuses. You know, they may not like the floor plan, but at the end of the day, the condition of the home is going to be in tip-top shape. Now, as a home seller, working through a realtor who has not worked with KC Property Guys, you may not have that luxury. You don't have the 7 crews and the economies of scale to ultimately handle all types of forms of repair. And it's usually the levels of repair that come into creating environments where houses simply don't sell. They become zombie properties, or they become stale and static, or they get a reputation, at least from the buyer's eyes. The longer a house sits on market, the more the buyers are going to look at it with that magnifying glass and think, hey, something's wrong here. And there may not be anything wrong, but people are going to think that because it's been on market too long, especially in today's real estate environment. So the biggest things that we see with houses that tend to potentially fall under that category are houses that have foundation issues and they have mold. Those are the 2 biggest things that will come up and create environments where houses just simply won't sell. The good thing is with KC Property Guys, we have a foundation company. We're KC Pier is our sister company at KC Property Guys. We can handle the foundation issues, and we are certified to work with all forms of biologicals. So we have the ability to handle those types of issues. After that, let's set aside the foundation issues. Let's set aside the mold. Then it comes down to kitchens and master baths, master bedrooms. Those are the 2 big checklist items that tend to ultimately attract buyers. And so the way we look at it at KC Property Guys, when 10 buyers potentially walk through any of our houses, we want to attract as many of those 10 as possible. You know, we shoot for 8 out of 10 of potential buyers that want to potentially consider giving us an offer. When a house has foundation issues and mold, I guarantee you're going to drop that down to 3 or 4. And when it has foundation, mold, plus a bad kitchen and a bad master bath, you're going to be lucky to find 1. And that means this house is going to sit, or it's going to have to be extremely deeply discounted to ultimately produce some form of interest. So the beauty of working with KC Property Guys, we don't care if it has foundation issues. We don't care if it has mold. We don't care what the kitchen looks like. We don't care what the master bath hasn't been working for years and years, and you've been using the hall bath for all these years because you gutted it and wanted to produce some type of repair over the weekend, and a weekend turned into the last 6 years. We don't care about those variables. We touch it all. We fix it all. We're a Class C contractor through Johnson County, so we can handle all forms of remediation and remodeling. And at the end of the day, we don't necessarily have to discount our cash price on those items because we're going to touch them anyway. We mainly are concerned about the big ticket items, you know, the roofs, the windows, the plumbing, the electrical. Those are the real concerns that we look for in our inspection. And to walk a house with you as a homeowner takes about 30 minutes. We'll have a price for you in about 35 minutes. And we're going to try to find that amicable price that works for you, that works for me, and works for we at the end of the day. So look for those major items, and if those taken care of, then look at your kitchen, your master bath and master bedroom. If those all check off on the list, then it has potential to maybe sell. But if it doesn't, if it has 1 or all 4 of those issues, you're looking at a potential long timeline to sell that house, unless you call someone who can kind of handle those issues like KC Property Guys.